Hey, what's up YouTube? Frogman Lauger here. Got another episode of the Frogman's Findings coming at you. A little later in the week this week than what I'd like to have it done by, but got busy. What do you do? Didn't have a very big week in the way of pickups. As anybody that knows this hobby knows, it's very streaky. Some weeks you find a ton of stuff, some weeks you don't find anything. And that's the way it goes. I mean, I can't hit the mother load every week. Wish I could, can't. Got a couple clarification things to take care of. First of all, my collection was at 147. I said 146 in the last video. I was wrong. Nest Hunter Pro, for some reason, doesn't seem to account for the variation between Tyson's Punch-Out and Punch-Out. I have Punch-Out, not Mike Tyson's, so I didn't plug it into the app. And that is what caused the confusion there. I'm going to try to keep that in mind. I hope they fix the app so I don't have to keep correcting myself. Like I said, most of this video is going to be covered by stuff I do have available for trade. So keep that in mind. Picked this up, meant to have this in my last video. I picked it up at a garage sale. It's Flashwing from the Skylander Giants series. Haven't bought many of the Skylanders lately. I have quite a few of the figures. I'm a big fan of the series. I've beaten 3 of the 4 games. I've gotten 100% of the achievements on the first 2 on the Xbox 360. Love the series, like I said. I don't know if anybody else out there plays. It's not exactly retro. I know it's a kid's game. I find it challenging and interesting. There's more strategy to it than what it would appear, especially to get all the achievements. I know I had difficulty with a few of them, and if grown man's having trouble, I wonder how some of these kids get them done. If anybody else out there plays, drop me a line in the comments. Let me know what your favorite game in the series is. For me, I prefer the first 2, when you actually got more of a bonus for having all the characters from that game. There were challenges you could unlock and beat to improve your characters, and you could only get those by having more figures. They took those out of the 3rd and the 4th games. I don't know if they're back in the 5th game or not. Kind of disappointing. Part of why I haven't completed out all the figures for those games. Anybody else plays, like I said, drop me a line in the comments. Let me know what your favorite game in the series is. Maybe what your favorite character is, or maybe what you don't like about the game. I don't know. So I picked that up. I also had a couple other finds. I picked up Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic Platinum Hits Edition for Xbox. It is complete. That is available for trade. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2 for Xbox, and X-Men's Legends 2 also for Xbox. Both are complete. These 2 are pending in a trade, but they may become available if that trade falls through. So that's why I included those. Now let's get into the other stuff I do have available for trade. I have a copy of Monopoly, one of my all-time favorite games on any system. The board game, some of the weird variants as far as the board games go, but the classic Nintendo one is always going to be one of my favorite ones to play. Magic Johnson's Fast Break, Dragon Warrior, good old Dr. Mario with manual. I know I mentioned, I think it was in my last video, that I had those available for trade. I also have some other manuals for Nintendo games up for trade. So the cover's in a little bit of rough shape, but it's Super Mario Bros. Duck Hunt, Silent Service, Tecmo Bowl, and somebody wrote on the cover of this one, Lee Trevino's Fighting Golf. those are all available for trade. If somebody's interested, I can always work out a trade, maybe manual for manual or common and expensive game if I need it for the collection or something. Always willing to work out a deal. Included these all in my last video, still trying to potentially trade them. I've got Firepower 2000. Still haven't tried it. It's on my list of things to do. But if somebody's interested, it's going to be up for trade. WWF No Mercy for N64. Mortal Kombat 4, also for N64. That one potentially is traded. Included it just in case I can't finalize a deal. And I've got Donkey Kong 64. Also potentially traded. Included it just in case I can't get a deal. A couple of the original Nintendo games, they are also potentially traded. Included them in case I can't reach a deal. You never know what may or may not happen. I've also got a bunch of N64 manuals that are available. I've got Super Mario Brothers 64, NBA Jam 99. I have got Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, and what appears to be the insert where you can order a free player's guide from Nintendo Power, or maybe it's for ordering a subscription. I didn't really look at it that close. I'm sure somebody would want it just to complete their game out. I have got Ken Griffey Jr.'s Slugfest. Diddy Kong Racing. It does have the cardboard or card paper how to play insert as well. Wetrix. Excite Bike 64. We've got Turok. Automobili Lamborghini. Wave Race 64. Oh, now I'm throwing stuff all over the place. Pokemon Stadium. WCW NWO Revenge. And apparently, I've got the poster. One side is Revenge. The other side is WCW Nitro. That was inside the instruction manual to WCW NWO Revenge. And then WCW Nitro. That one does not have a poster inside it. That's what I've got. All of those available for trade. Like I said, with the NES manuals, I can probably work out something relatively inexpensive. That route. That's everything I've got. Don't forget to subscribe, favorite, all of that good stuff. Drop me a line in the comments if you're interested in anything. Reach me on Facebook. Hopefully next time I've got more stuff to cover. Till next time.